welcome. Welcome to the Toastmasters meeting. My name is Samira and I'm the president of Moscow Toastbusters. Moscow Toastbusters is English public speaking club, which belongs to a global international community, Toastmasters International, with about 270,000 members across the globe. Overall, there are about 16,000 clubs. And in Russia, there are several clubs where you can improve your public speaking, communication, and leadership skills in a supportive environment. Toastmasters provides the right soil so that we can nurture and grow our public speaking and communication skills. Every speaker starts as a seed, and in this supportive environment, he or she can truly grow his public speaking skills. Our words can be like flowers. They can comfort and inspire our listeners. They can carry the beauty and fragility of our lives because we often reflect our lives in our speeches. And it is important to choose the words carefully so that they can grow in the hearts and the minds of our listeners. I know that I might have sounded like a preacher or a cult leader right now, because obviously not everyone comes to Toastmasters to plant the seeds into the minds and souls of our listeners. Yes. Some people come to improve their English or just have fun, and it's okay as well. What I want to convey is that public speaking teaches us to convey our thoughts clearly so that others can understand our key message. And it doesn't matter whether we are delivering our speeches here on the stage or in a private conversation. The most important thing is to be able to communicate clearly and deliver our points effectively. And Toastmasters gives all the resources to help us reach that goal, because here we get feedback from our evaluators, from our mentors, sometimes from our club members. And ultimately, we blossom into confident and professional public speakers and effective communicators. So before we move to the main part of our program, I would like to invite to the stage our guests who are here for the first time. Guys, please come to the stage. Let's see one more guest as well. Please come to the stage to introduce yourself. Yeah, don't be shy. Нет, не Юрий. We would like to get to know you better. Please come to the stage.
She just walked in. She doesn't know why she needs to come to the stage.
We would like to welcome and introduce our guests. Hey guys, thank you for coming. Please share your name, how you found our club and community, and what are your goals for today's meeting. I'll start with you.
Hello, everyone. Honestly, it's not the first time we visit Toastmasters, but this place we visit me and my husband. So we visit for the first time. So what was the second question? Sorry.
How you found
How thanks that guy Artur. He just told us about different clubs, and that just mentioned your club, and this club is just closer to our house. Honestly.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alexey. As my wife already said, that I'm answering the second question about how I found this beautiful place. Actually, my wife found this place, and she told me the story that was matter of chance, I would say, because according to her understanding, it was quite difficult to recover this net, this chain of schools. So she said that we searched and browsed a lot of schools, and finally we found this one. Yeah, we visited another school. We really liked it, and decided to try here. And now we are in process of choosing.
Good evening, everyone. It's nice to be here. I am an active member of Russian-speaking clubs, the Toastmasters, and I used to be here, but only on Tuesday. And I'm here to improve my English spoken. And so I try to benefit maximum as I can. And of course, I'm very nervous and excited to be in English environment. Thank you. Alex, my name is Alex.
Good evening, my friends. My name is Lydia. Yuri has brought me here tonight.
Thank you, guys. I hope that you will all find this meeting valuable and you will become members of our club. Thank you. You can take the seats. Okay, and now it's time to invite to the stage our Toastmaster of the day, who will guide us through the rest of the meeting. Anna Rubinina, please welcome.
Where is the mic? And this thing. Yeah. So, dear Toastbusters, dear guests, I'm the host of the meeting and will lead you through the first part of the meeting where we can listen to 3 prepared speeches. So I'm not going to talk too much today. So I chose this topic, meaning of flowers, because the spring inspired me with this topic. Flowers are very expensive today. So we don't have any flowers here. And as I haven't prepared well, I don't have the presentation. So you won't see any flowers on the screen. Okay, thank you. And we'll imagine them in our vision. Yeah. So let's start with the most popular flower. What is it? And you will help me with the rose. So what does it? It's one of the oldest cultivated flowers in the world. So what does it represent?
Love.
Anything else? Let's use as many adjectives as you can to practice our English.
What about passion? Oh my gosh, guys, are you ignoring me?
But
I said passion, maybe. Passion.
passion, okay, passion, beauty, love. What? Attachment? Wow, cool. Rose. Yes, nice answer. All right. Okay, so we discussed the rows, and now we'll call on stage a person who prepared the thought of the day. He might say more about the flowers and their meaning. So welcome on stage, Dmitry Dobrovsky.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. And today is the thought of the day, meaning of the flowers. I think we all can agree that flowers matters for a lot of our lives because we can see at most important moments in our life. It's births, anniversaries, weddings, and even and sad events. So, flowers are always everywhere and there. But have you ever wondered why? Recently, I found some interesting study that surprised me. It was about in hospital, and patients who have fresh flowers in their rooms need less medical than who looks at the empty walls. It's fact. Flowers are not just a decoration. It really helps. It sends a strong message to our brain that place are safe. You can relax. They really help us. But for flowers to bloom or to bring joy to us, it needs a time and patience. A flower does not open for a moment. It needs, it's a process. First, it's a teeny seed, then it's a little plant, then spend days for reaching a light, and then the bud is open and at the right time. I see direct connection to our skills because all of us don't become a great speakers after first speech. We don't gain confidence instantly like this. We need time. Every speech is a small step to for our growth. Thank you. Some of us are still seeds. Some of us are ready to bloom. That's okay because every flower has its own season. We talk about flowers, how they grow, how they protect themselves using thorns, and how they reach light. And I think it's similar to our clubs because instead of the sun, we use the support of this audience. Instead of the roots, we use our experience of mistakes and trial. And instead of the thrones, we have fears which we try to make handle. And today, I wish to each of us be like a flower, get a lot of sun to open and bloom to each of us. Thank you.
Can you say thank you for your meaningful speech and how you connected it with Toastmasters journey? And my question to you, what is your favorite flower?
Of course, rose.
And your wife's?
Of course, rose.
Okay. You okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Mhm. Okay, Dmitry told us about the sun, and the next flower we are going to talk about is sunflower. So close your eyes and imagine it. Okay, so what does it represent? Yes, okay, sunshine. What else? Energy, summer, happiness, oil, delight. Huh? Birds. Okay. Right. I would add also positivity. So the overall meaning is happiness and joy. And as, by the way, do you know where does sunflower come from? What part of the world? Right. North America. Right. So it came to Europe not very long time ago. Okay. So as sunflowers, they follow the sun during the day. Did you know that? Now it's time to call the timer to the stage, and the timer today is Lazar.
Hey guys, thank you very much. I'm gonna be a timer today, and I really it really came to me when Samira said that actually with practicing Toastmasters we actually clear our minds and we actually clear our way of talking and communicating. And I just realized that my pants are actually very dirty because when I was working today, I actually just didn't clean them. But my mind is a little bit better, don't worry. Okay, so guys, today I'm going to be your timer. And I'm going to show you some colors, okay? So, okay. So for table topics, we are going to have 2-minute speech. It should be from 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I'm going to show you green card. At 1:30, I'm going to show you yellow card. And at 2 minutes, I'm going to show you the red card, which means that you should finish your speech in 30 seconds. So your table topic speech today should be from 1.5 to 2.5 minutes maximum, right? We have 1 minute minimum. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, thank you. So it's 1 minute minimum to 2 minutes. 2.5. Yeah, 2.5. Okay, there are some speeches. For example, icebreaker speech should be 4 to 6 minutes. At 4 minutes, I'm going to show you green card. At 5 minutes, I'm going to show you the yellow one, and at 6 minutes, I'm going to show you the red one. So your speech should be minimum 4.5. 4 to 6 minutes, yeah. Okay. So for some other speeches, you should speak between 5 and 7 minutes. For example, if your speech is 5 to 7 minutes, you should minimum speak for 5 minutes. At 5 minutes, I'm going to show you green card. At 6, I'm going to show you the yellow one. And at 7, I'm going to show you the red one. You again have 30 seconds, yeah? From 4:30 to 7:30. Am I right? Yeah. I don't see the individual evaluation should be between 2 and 3 minutes. 2 minutes I will raise green card, 2:30 it will be yellow, and at 3 it will be red. Yeah, thank you very much, guys.
What's your favorite flower?
Very much.
Okay. All right. So the next one is cherry blossom. Close your eyes, imagine it. Or sakura blossom. Sakura. Right. Everyone has imagined. So what do you think? Okay, Japan. Okay, romance. Spring. Pardon? Beauty of life. Right. Tsunami. Okay. So, right. So it's I would add renewal, yes, and the fleeting nature of life. So the flowers appear just for a week or even some days, and then they are gone, leaving us with with memories, right? And the same happens with some unnecessary words that appear in our speech just for a second. So I'm going to call on stage the accountant, Ekaterina.
Hello, dear members and guests. Flowers, where do they grow? There are wildflowers which grow in valleys, forests, fields, and they are tiny, fragile, small. I'm not saying they are not cute, they are, but they aren't as impressive as those flowers which are cultivated and grow in gardens. Those which grow in gardens are, their buds are lush, fragrant, bright, and attract your attention. Why is it so? It's because the owner of the garden put them into a sunny spot with good soil and waters them regularly. But most importantly, they weed them out, remove unwanted vegetation so that the flower can take stage and take everything it needs from the soil. What I'm implying here, the thing is that how can I put it? If your speech is full of weeds, even if it's legal, it's not going to be beautiful. By weeds, I mean words like kind of, this hesitation phenomenon, phrases like and so on. Try to avoid them. Try to avoid repeating the same words like I've just done. No, don't do that. Try to make your speech as clean as possible. I'm going to watch and listen carefully to every and things like this. And by the end of the meeting, I'm going to report and tell you if your garden is clean enough. Thank you.
Katya, what's your favorite flower?
The lily of the valley.
Does everyone know what it is?
Yeah,
They smell.
which are so fragrant. I love them for the fragrance.
Right.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, nice flower. All right. The next one is daisy. Huh? Daisy. What? Yes. Yes, we need a translator here for because you know names of flowers might be advanced English, so might be for some people. Daisy, ромашка. So, what do you think about them? Tea. Okay, tea. Ah, okay. Telling fortune. Mm-hmm. Youth. Red. Wreaths. Okay. I would add the word simplicity. Yes, and childhood. Okay. So it's time to call the grammar to stage. Who is Alina? Alina.
So I want to tell you about my day. I woke up, I looked out of the window. The weather was good. Then I went to the university and I enjoyed the walk. It was good. Then I met my friends. They are such good people. And I always have such a good time with them. After that, we had a test in our university. And the test was bad. It was really bad. So then I went here, and I think that this event is so good. So I bet some of you want me to shut up because the speech, my text, it was quite irritating, wasn't it? The choice of words, my choice of words, was rather limited, and it wasn't interesting to listen to me, wasn't it? So today, as a grammarian, I will note of any outstanding words, set expressions, phrasal verbs, and so on and so forth. And I will draw your attention to them at the very end of the meeting. Obviously, I'll take note of any improper language as well. So last but not least, as a grammarian, I should have prepared a word of the day. And I did it. So for today's meeting, the word is to flourish. The translation is процветать. The synonym is to blossom, to bloom. The spelling, actually, I have forgotten to print it out. That's why the spelling is F-L-O-U-R-I-S-H, flourish. It is a verb. It is a regular verb. Flourish, flourished, have had, flourished. So an example of using the word is, his business flourished. It means that the income or the revenue of his business was pretty high. The town can flourish. So it means that the town is lively. Wildlife can flourish. It means that there are a lot of animals and plants. So I wish all of you luck and probably... And yes, I wish you to flourish.
Просто здесь. И послание это, что просто было видно. А, ты уже написала, да? Все, супер, да, все, спасибо.
Alina, what's your favorite flower?
Say sunflower, then I want to say daisy. So now I go with a dandelion.
Narciss. Dandelion. Dandelion. By the way, do you know the meaning of this word, dandelion? No, I mean, how was it derived? So lion, that's a lion. And it's a tooth. Lion's tooth. That's the origins of the name. Unfortunately, I don't have a dandelion on my list, but let's put it. So, any associations with the dandelion? I'm sorry, I mixed up it with это одуванчик. Нарцисс? Daffodil. Okay, sorry. Так, dandelions, одуванчики. Wine. Okay, that's my favorite book. Okay. Okay, I didn't know that you can make a wish on a dandelion. Ah, okay, I'll do it in May. Huh? Right, tiny parachutes. Spring. What about ref? Joke. Mm-hmm. Right. My association is yellow nose. Country house. Okay. So who's the next person is the quiz master, Polina. What's your favorite flower?
I was thinking about lilac or lilac. I don't remember exactly how to pronounce it. Lilac. It's like, yes, sirene, lilac, right? Good evening, everyone. My name is Polina, and I'm here for the first time as a quiz master. I will try my best. I just knew about it maybe 20 minutes ago, so don't judge me too strong. Well, you probably all like flowers here and quizzes. So, as a quiz master today, I will be listening to everyone very attentively, writing what do they say, and preparing questions for you all to ask after the event will be finished. And I will be asking you to answer my questions. And you know what? The winners will have sweet prizes. Thank you very much. Have fun.
Thank you for the introduction. All right, it's time to listen to prepared speeches. And today we have an icebreaker. That's the person who makes their first speech in the club. So I'm inviting on stage Ksenia Morozova with her speech, Spring Equinox. What's your favorite flower? Does it mean that you won't like it anymore? No. Then daffodil. Daffodil.
Hello.
I recommend to.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ksenia Morozova. I am from Orenburg, and now I live in Moscow and work in electricity company. That's why my leitmotif, my speech will be about the light and about the dark. So the spring equinox, it's a time of balance between day and night. It was 4 days ago, the 21st March, when I was choosing the topic of my speech, icebreaker speech. But already the universe is not in balance again. Duration of daylight hours is increasing. What my opinion about it? Firstly, all in control. Secondly, it is predictable plot line, repeating every year by circle. For few nature changes, enough to be attentive and hear clear vision. What do I mean by that? I'm hinting at my pathway on Best Camp Visionary Communication. Dear club members, raise your hand who chose a same pathway. One. So we are looking ahead together. When I was thinking about vision definition, I remembered a random several personal. The first person was was unknown Denis Baranov, CEO of Positive Technologies. It is Russian cybersecurity company. If you will make a request in Yandex browser, Denis Baranov, Positive Technologies, you have reply. I will see in him bio, visionary, ethical hacker, or white hacker. The second person was Vladimir Lenin. In one of my favorite book, Russian Shadows, Россия во мгле, written in 1920 by Herbert Wells, author calls Lenin the dreamer in the Kremlin, кремлевский мечтатель. For him, great ideas and project of electrification of Russia. Several quotes in this book. Herbert Wells. I cannot see anything about thought happening in this dark crystal of Russia, but this little man at the Kremlin can. While I talk to him, he almost persuade me to share his vision. And next, Herbert Wells. But this one only sketches and beginners, I said. Владимир Ленин отвечает. Come back and see what we have done in Russia in 10 years' time, he answered. And the third person was a lady, Valeria Pogorelova. I knew that you have some Toastmasters pathway. Great minds think alike. In conclusion, the speech about the light and dark, I will be honest with you. I prefer the darkness to sunlight. My personal renewal starts at autumn equinox, but not spring equinox. My social battery is no sun battery. It charges in the cloud weather. The sun is not inspire me, not awake me. And dear dreamers in Gorky Park, мечтатели. Горького парка. Thank you for attention. Safe a vision clear, flourish. And let's look in the heat together. Thank you.
Congratulations. You come across as a very intelligent lady, not just beautiful, but very intelligent. The next speech is going to be done by Dmitry Arotyunyan, and it's the project is evaluation and feedback. So is it your first speech of this project or the second one? No, I mean, it's the first. So Dmitry's goal is to give a speech, then he'll receive some feedback, and he will need to make the second speech and implement the feedback and improve himself. So welcome on stage, Dmitry Arotyunyan. Is name it mandatory to be an adult? Am I right? So name the title.
Can I answer after? Okay. All right, guys. First of all, I have to tell you that this might be one of the rare speeches where I am extremely anxious. So if you notice that I'm, I don't know, standing on the stage crying, it's all right. That it is all going as planned. And the theme is very personal to me also, because when 3 years ago I found myself freshly graduated out of the university, I actually took my diploma, went back to my dorm room, and got wasted. No, I didn't get wasted. I just got 5 shots of tequila, and then I went to party because I had to clear my head off a little. And I didn't want to deal with the fact that I guess I'm an adult now. I have to do some other stuff. It should be different to studying at uni. It should be different to doing some scientific work, because scientific work doesn't get paid. If some of you believed it does, it doesn't. It's actually a free labor, almost like slavery, but legalized. And yeah, and when the next day came, I found out that the question, what is required to be an adult, didn't go anywhere. And I'd like to ask you, have you ever faced this situation? Can you tell me what is mandatory to be an adult? Any guesses? Good one.
As an adult, it doesn't take any shot before party.
Yeah, that's a good one also. That's also a good one. And my thoughts were pretty similar. I thought to myself, well, I have to settle, I have to work on my career, and I believe I have to earn more money than I can spend in my lifetime. And then I can get cozy and comfortable 6 feet under. It will be all right. And when this idea actually came to me, all 3 ideas actually, I understood that I already felt 6 feet under. And I felt absolutely no joy thinking about any of them. And it felt like this is it. It felt like my life has already ended. And 3 years ago, I just went on the same track, started PhD, went to work in science for a little bit, and a year after that, I found myself depressed, burned out, and having absolutely no idea what to do with my life. It was fascinating, very cool. I like that very much. And what do you think? I spent some time in a hall. In a hall where I sit, cry, and, well, it was not very fun, but I got out of it eventually and started doing new stuff. But I discovered, and it was absolutely surprising, that other people have already committed to something. I had friends who have spent like 5 years on dancing some specific dance, climbing mountains, working on some job for like 3 or 4 years to this point. And they all moved somewhere, and I did not. So it felt strange to me that I didn't want to either. I started doing stuff that I really liked. I started enjoying my life, which was actually a surprise. I mean, I have never done it during uni, and I didn't think for a year after that I can even do that. And right now, at this very point, I dropped out of my PhD program, and I'm very happy. Yeah. But that's not the only thing. And I actually dropped all 3 ideas out of the bucket. I don't pay any attention to them, and I don't really care either. What I started caring about is finding joy and meaning. And I believe that it might be the hardest thing that you can do as an adult. Because we all grow up with some sort of mindset that we have to be in a rush, we have to get somewhere, and we don't have time. And when you understand that you actually do have time, you do have a lot of time. I mean, I'm 27, I can do absolutely random things for the next 10 years, and I will also still have some time. I hope. So my answer to this question is actually very simple. Find things that you enjoy and spend the rest of your life doing them. This is all that you need to be an adult. Thanks, guys. And yeah, thank you. And About my favorite flower, I actually don't have a favorite flower because I believe that to each season, to each even day, it's flower.
Okay, thank you. Так, and the third speech will be done by Любовь Gershman. She's online. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Yes.
Let's
Hear me
check.
well?
Yes, the sound. We can hear you really well. So, welcome on stage. Just a minute. The project Persuasive Speaking. Okay, so Любовь, Любовь is going to make a persuasive speech. And welcome on stage, Любовь Gershman with that speech, The Story You Tell Yourself. The Story You Tell Yourself, Любовь Gershman.
Good evening. For a moment, think about a sentence you always tell yourself. Maybe it sounds like this: I'm not ready. I'm not talented enough. That is not for me. Yeah, sometimes we repeat some sentences without even noticing. But psychologists call this narrative identity. In the field of narrative psychology, each of us carries a story about who we are. In other words, the story we tell ourselves becomes the life we live. In the story in your head stop you and said, cannot do this. And if story tell you can learn, everything begins to change. Let me show how I discovered this. When I was at school, I loved to sing songs. Just with friends, not professionally at home. But my friends always told me, Luba, you have a very beautiful voice. You really have talent. And always I laughed because in my story I had very clear narrative. I am no professional singer. Because, in our country, every professional singer start with music school. I had none. And when my friend told me, Любовь, let's go to the singer competition, I laughed. Are you serious? This is not for me. She said, let's try. Just go to the first round. So we went. She did not pass the selection. I did. This is what their friendship looks like, I think, now. She not just bring me to the competition. She helps me to step on stage my own life. Because something amazing happened. I won this competition. After several music teachers came to me and told, if you work hard, we can prepare you to music college. And this moment, two different voices appeared in my head. One told, you didn't have background. You're not talented enough. But other just ask, what if you try? Soon, I started learn in my music college. I was only student without music background. But it was absolutely difficult way to me. It was absolutely extremely complicated because imagine these people very good hear music, play music, sing and conduct it. I just start from beginning. I had just for 1 year to learn what people studied 7. But soon, I became one student in my last final year in my music college who work in music professional. But not change my skill, not just it, changed my mind. Because my story became I can grow, I can overcome it. And and the story we tell ourselves becomes the life what we live. 2 years ago, when I moved to the business, it was absolutely different field. This story followed me. Story told me, Lyubov, you learn so difficult things, you can learn this too. And I remember this experience when my story was rewritten, because the story is not fact, it is just narrative. Today, think a moment to think about the sentence you always repeat most often. Because tonight I want you to remember just simple things. Every day you are writing your life story. And you're not the character. You are creator. And if the story in your mind limits you, rewrite it now. Because the story you tell yourself becomes the life we live. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lyubov, very much for your inspirational speech. It was persuasive and inspiring.
Okay, thank you so much.
Today. Now it's time for the break. How many? Lyubov, what's your favorite flower?
Oh, my favorite flowers are lilies, because this is not just a beautiful flowers. This is a smell like a perfume. I love this.
Right. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
How many minutes do we have for the break? 10 minutes for the break.
Girls, we will come back in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Ну, в общем, не знаю. Может вернусь, может нет. Okay, we are ready to continue the event. And the next part is table topic session. That's an session of improvisational speeches. So every participants of the meeting can take part, even the guests. Yes, I encourage you to take this opportunity. Dasha. Okay, and the master of this session is what? He will explain the rules. What's your favorite flower? Oh, okay.
Thank you. Chamomile. I don't know. So regarding the table topics, Lazar has already explained some rules regarding the time. So I have a list of the questions that
subject of our meeting today is the meaning of the flower. That is why my questions related to the flowers. I have two types of the questions. One of the type of the question related to ladies. The second type of the gentlemen. So your task: come to the stage and tell me number of the questions. I will tell me the number. So I don't know who is it. Binary, trinary, quadrily. I don't know. I was born in the village. That is why for me it's a little bit difficult. So, who wants to participate, please? Anna. Done.
Which number is 5?
Number 5.
What's your gender?
Sorry, what's your name?
The questions.
Done.
Do flowers still matter in the modern relationship? Do flowers still matter in modern relationships? You have 30 seconds.
Okay, I will use 30 seconds to think. Okay, from my point of view, flowers in modern society are still important for the relationship. My answer is yes. As a woman who receives flowers from of a loved one, feels themselves as like very valuable, very important, and very beautiful woman in the world. I would like to share one story. It was a story of my own life. It was my first time receiving this bouquet of flowers. At that moment, the emotion, the feeling was like bursting, like coming up accidentally. And you don't understand what you should do, what you should tell. And obviously you will say that, thank you so much, it's very great. And after taking these flowers, passing this 2 days, 1 week, 5 days, all the day, you will see it's the flower, and you remember how you are a very important person to that person who decided to buy this flower to express his own emotion to yourself. So I think that flowers are still very important in a relationship, and when it's mainly men like gives flowers to women, yeah? So when men running to choose the flower, the man already thinks about the woman, and it helps to love deeply the woman more. So I think, please, men who are sitting here all the time, buy a bouquet of flowers and send it to your girlfriend. Thank you so much.
So I would like to ask newcomers to participate. So maybe Alexander.
Yes.
What number?
Number 4.
Number 4. What do flowers mean to you personally? You have 30 seconds.
I want to rephrase this question, what it means to my
lady because I don't.
No, question was.
Yes, I know. But I want to rephrase it. Okay, so what this question means to me, I like to buy flowers and to present them to my lady, to my girlfriend. And I'm really happy when she's on 7th June, when I give her a bouquet of flowers. And especially nowadays, as the first lady told that when you present a flower to the lady, she feels that she's the most beautiful in the world. And it's quite amazing to me to know that my present make my lady happy. And personally to me, flowers flourish in my life and make me feel like I'm in the garden. Together with my ladies, because I have 2 girls. So, and every time I try to present them bouquets of flowers. Thank you very much.
So, ladies, who wants next? It's very difficult for me. Then you.
And then Dima.
Dima, he's not ladies.
I fucking know.
Oh, something changed. So, the number of the question. Oh, sorry.
Yes. 7.
7. Would you prefer to expensive bouquet? Bouquet.
Like French.
Or simple one with meaning?
Oh, okay. Would I prefer a big expensive bouquet or a simple one with meaning?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a friend, she's Russian, by the way, and she does not like flowers as a gift. So for her birthday, every year, I have to do mental gymnastics and think what to send to her with the present. I've come up with stuff like balloons before, a bouquet of macaroons, you know, the French dessert, cakes, because she has a sweet tooth, but never flowers. Recently, she got a boyfriend, and for her birthday, he sent her a huge bouquet of flowers. And when she sent me a picture, I was like, I spend every year trying to think what to send you instead of flowers, and he just sends flowers. And she's like, oh, don't worry, just let him send it. It's fine, it's fine. And that made me think, maybe it's not about the flowers themselves. It's not about the bouquet, but it's about the act of someone thinking about you, someone going the extra mile to choose a present, to remember what you like. Maybe they think about the colors, maybe they think about the arrangement. And even if they don't, they still, the very act of them thinking of you and giving you that gift is what matters and not the gift itself. What I would personally choose, by the way, my favorite flower is chrysanthemums, if you ever want to get me flowers, because I would prefer a bouquet. Chrysantheme, yes. Chrysantheme. All kinds of chrysanthemums, please feel free to get me some. And that's what I would like to get as a gift. Whether it's expensive or more minimalistic, that's up to you.
Okay, Dmitry, go. Oh, the next time you. Because one man, one. No, the principle was one man, then woman. Then I will invite.
Dima, please. Dima, please.
Oh
my God.
If you will not come, I will ask Yuri. Yep.
What numbers are available?
Almost all.
Almost all. And what is the largest number? 15. Well, I'd like a dozen. Dozen.
What do you choose? What? Oh no.
Hmm?
What is your strategy when you need to buy flour quickly?
Oh, what is my strategy? I love this.
Yeah, Edward.
Right.
Repeat the question.
What is my strategy?
What is your strategy when you need to buy flowers quickly?
Yeah.
This is question for adults.
Yeah.
Quickly.
All right, it's going to be a hard one. Because I have absolutely no strategy for buying flowers quickly. I usually roam around someplace, I don't know, looking for grannies with flowers or looking for a shop. I really like the one near Rishski's railway station. It's a big market with flowers. And I like to combine bouquets according to how I feel this day. Like, I don't know, I feel like it's a cool autumn day and I would go on looking for something to represent the vibe of the day for me. And I really like that. But for a quick one, I never really faced it. So let's imagine my strategy for buying quickly a bouquet. First of all, I take my phone. I'd go into Yandex Maps or any other type of maps, whichever I find the quickest on my phone. And then I would Google like flower shop 24 hours because it would probably be 3 a.m. and I have no other options. And I would go there, buy the first bouquet that would look at the very least a little bit fresh, right? Because you don't want to bring a lady or yourself a bad bouquet. And if you're in a rush, that's the worst possible option. So yeah, I think I would do just that. No questions asked.
Oh.
Trolling. What is the question?
14.
14.
Can I?
Any question?
15.
15. 14, 15.
14, 15.
What? 15 or 14?
15. Oh, no, 14. 14. Don't mess me up.
Okay. Really, you should
Switch?
15 because really it's 14 is difficult. Okay, anyway.
Maybe.
What flower would describe your personality today?
Today.
Today, of course.
My personality or my mood? Because I basically have the same personality every day. Okay, let's avoid the last word. What flower can describe my personality? Okay, about today, what flower? Well, in general, my favorite flower is peonies. Peonies, yes. Normally, you can find them somewhere in a dacha during June or maybe July. My birthday is in the middle of July, and you really rare can find them somewhere in the shops or at the garden at this time. And I believe that this is a universal flower even to describe my personality today. Today was a very stressful day. Just from the very beginning, at the middle of the day, it was quite all right. And the end of the day is very beautiful because I'm here today. So how does it connect it with the peonies? Because the peonies you can find only in a very specific time of the year. Like this is a very specific time of the day, is the evening, which I like. You can find just the normal, like beautiful peonies. You can find
regular peonies and you can find the ugly ones. Yes, they exist. It just that it describes my day life today. Is it like bad, normal, beautiful? And in my conclusion, I would say that peonies, my favorite peonies are pink peonies, like gentle pink peonies. And my character is very gentle. Thank you.
So Yuri, please. The number of the question?
Okay. Did we use 8? 8. Or it's left or taken? 8. Is it taken or left or available? 8.
Okay, you have a very interesting question. I have a very interesting question for you. Special question.
Okay.
Have you ever received flower? How would you feel about it? Have you ever received flowers?
Okay. Yes, it's not actually funny. It was frankly quite a strange thing. I had it was just a friend, not a girlfriend, just a friend of the friend of mine, one lady, and she was very stingy and decided to give me one flower, rose maybe, for my birthday. So she was so stingy, decided just I would be happy with getting a rose from my friend lady, not a girlfriend, just a friend lady. That's it. So, but regarding the flowers, the most interesting things I have learned in my life is flower horoscope. As far as I realize, the theme of the meeting tonight, my favorite flower. Okay, besides usual horoscope, star signs like Aries, Pisces, Leo, etc. There is a flower horoscope. So each 10 days is a special flower. So throughout the year, there are 36 flowers. When I was 22 or so, I was keen on horoscopes in general and the flower horoscope in particular. So my flower sign is poppy. So let's assume tonight my favorite flower is poppy. So what else? My mom's favorite flower is chrysanthemum. I actually don't know what is so noble about chrysanthemum, but chrysanthemum is a Japanese royal flower. For those who doesn't know, okay.
Okay. Well, do we have a time? Dari, please. Why not? Why?
That's online let's say online audience.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, Daria, please. What number of the question?
Okay, maybe 5.
5. No, 5. It was
taken.
Not
taken.
available. Okay.
Yeah. 6 maybe.
All right. Okay. What about 6?
Okay, 6. So
Okay. No, can I change my decision?
Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
12. What about 12?
Okay, 12. It's good.
All right.
What would disappoint you more? No flowers or very cheap flower?
Oh my gosh, I even have a story about it. Okay. To be honest, a cheap flower will be more disappoint for me than if if I have no flowers, because I think that if some person trying to oh my gosh, guys, let me think. Attention is important, I guess, but I think that the best decision, if someone have no money, to make something myself, типа самостоятельно, что-то поделка руками, or something like that, or you can just write some postcard, and I have some story about. Okay, that's all. Yes, am I right? Or what? I have no time. I have no time. Ah, okay, okay. So I have the story about it. When some guy gave me sunflower, and it was so cringy, and I thought, oh my gosh, it will be better if I have no flower today. So I was so disappointed and upset about it. So that's why I think that the best decision for everyone, just don't give a flower. Don't give no, don't give cheap flower to another person. Yeah, so that's all, I guess. Thank you.
So do we have a time? One phone.
We have 10 minutes until the end of the meeting.
Okay, Daniel, please, I have a question for you. Thank you very much. You are very kind person.
I know.
So I have a personal question for you. You should know the answer for this question. Do you think flowers are waste of money or meaningful gift? Do you think flowers are waste of money or meaningful gift?
The quick answer is universal. It depends. Let's talk about my mother because we never talk about her. Yes, it is time. My mother always said to everybody, please don't buy me flowers because it's waste of money. I don't want to sit and see how the flowers are dying. And I have lots of gladioluses in my summer house, which we call dacha. But what should be a gift? She said, instead of roses, please buy me a flower in горшок, whatever it is in English. Because a flower in the pot will make me happy forever. When I grew up and I had some money, I bought a lot of flowers in the pot. I bought a lot of stuff for her cat, just to make her busy with the cat and happy. So just to cut my answer short, it always depends on a person. What a person thinks, if she is fall in love with flowers, okay, go for it. If she is like my mother, very conservative, go for something productive. Thank you.
Thank you. So thank you very much, everyone. I think it was very positive for the table topic. So flourishing. So who? Voting. Yes. So we have a vote, and please vote for the best speech today. It was linked to the chat. Good.
for the agenda, and also have the link to the chat, so you can choose one of those.
Girls, there is a chat, our chat in Telegram, Toastbusters Lovers. There is a link there. You can vote.
Horizontal.
Pull the general, we can pull the general evaluator.
Can I leave the stage?
Pull the general evaluator.
Who is the general? Please. Daniel, please come to the stage. General evaluator. Princess. Who are you?
No time to explain. We will have evaluation session. We will give the flowers to you. To you, all who participated in the meeting coming on stage. First, it will be me. I will start with evaluating how the table topic session went and how to make it even better. Bulat, I saw you a little bit hesitant. Who should I call? From the right-hand side, from the left-hand side? When I think in your place, I divide all people into groups and take priorities. For example, first priority is official club members who have no role today. They should speak something, right? Second group is probably first-timers. We want first-timers on stage, and also people, official members of other clubs. Then the other group is people from our club with roles today. They already spoke, but of course, they are welcome. And probably last group, people who come forever, they are non-members, but they are your friends, of course. So just structuring all people, and it makes easier to make a decision. Who should go first, Dmitry, for example, or Alina? We love them all, but Alina didn't speak, so she comes first. Something like this, just for your consideration, my best practices. Probably we would have one more participant if instead of was number 6 used, was number 5 used, you went on a higher level. So you know something about Valeria, and you can guess how to hit her with the right question, right? So some mind games, preparation, and so on. We would save some time, and it would be maybe something more personal. Миндальная connection between you. Thank you, everyone who participated. It was fire. Valeria, you should always come on stage until you can walk on the meeting, because you set up perfect example how table topics speech should be performed. Thank you. And now, I just wanted to hit up. We will listen to Alexander Baranov, who will provide the feedback to our icebreaker.
What's up? Are you okay, ladies? You flourished today. Ksenia, thank you very much for your icebreaker. It was a great start, a great speech. I have seen you several times on the stage in our club during table topics. And today, I think you looked at stage much better than in other sessions. You had already some experience, and maybe this made you more professional on stage today. I want to mention several things which I very much liked in your speech, and especially taking that what was the purpose of this speech. The purpose is to introduce you to the club, to make you to make the people able to familiarize themselves with yourself, and to practice providing a speech to the audience. You took some topic which sounded very interesting to me and intriguing. And it was not a speech about yourself, just presenting the facts. I was born there on that year. I have several qualities, and I am here to do something. This was just would be just a biography, which not quite interesting. You took a strategy, which is also my favorite strategy, to take a topic which is interesting to you, which inspires you, which gives something to think about, and in this way, this provides for us some information which enables us to know you better as a person, not just as a robot with certain numbers. And the topic, when you told us about what is the equinox, what is behind it, you noted one very important thing about you, that you like the darkness more than the sun. And this was great, because this, for me, it was something which differentiates you from other people, from many other people. On the one hand, very interesting and makes you interesting for the people. This enables me to have questions about you and then to come up to you during the break and ask them. On the other hand, this is a great field to go deeper, to be more vulnerable, to be Thank you for the small talk during the break, because this enabled me to give you this feedback. To give you a feedback on this particular point, because you could go deeper on this and make you more open to us, and more this speech would be more engaging. On the better hand, you didn't move much on the stage, but you had certain gestures which were natural. They looked natural. But on the other hand, you had notes in your hands, and they pinned you to the notes and to one point on the stage. In future, you may challenge yourself with being more free, maybe more preparation, and this would make your speech look and sound more free, more lively, and more engaging for the people. But you had eye contact. You even had a small talk with the audience. This is a great feature of your speech. On the other hand, you could have talked with many more people and take their opinions, maybe ask them something, and have some more small talk. In general, this was a great start, and you will definitely be a great speaker. I liked many features about your speech, which were quite professional and quite. You looked like a good speaker already, although it is your icebreaker. But you have also things to improve, and you may challenge yourself with less notes in your hands and with more eye contact and going deeper and more personal in your speeches. Thank you very much.
Alexander, I disagree with you. You, Alexander Baranov, can go deeper in your speeches, while ladies can keep some mystery about them. It's always very positive. Thank you. And я знаю. I know everything about being a general evaluator. Sorry. In other cities and countries, we have a tradition, and I brought this tradition to Toastbusters Club. We have always a standing ovation for the icebreaker. Not every day we perform it. This is for you. Take it down. And please don't mind taking notes with you on stage, because some people, like me or Ksenia, we are late bloomers. We have different pace than people with a lot of stage experience. So let's take your time. Second evaluation will come from my friend Valeria. She will evaluate Dmitry. Please. I wanted to say it out
Ladies and gentlemen, don't be scared if I cry during my evaluation. Everything is going as it's supposed to be. Most people, I remember when I first came to the club, they said, don't say how you're feeling. Don't say you're nervous. Don't say you're scared. I think that's incorrect information. I actually want to see your emotion. I want to see what you're feeling, and I want to hear about it. And in Dima's speech, there was this very specific reason why he used it. It was part of his story that he got emotionally overwhelmed by, he thought he had a direction. He thought he knew where he was going. And then it turned out, oh, I can't make any money from this job. I need to change my direction. And this is what I particularly like about your speeches. You are still on level 1, which is a beginner level, but every time I see you flourish, I see you improve with every single speech. And the improvements that I noticed was first the structure. You hooked us in the beginning, and then you used it again in the middle of your speech. That was very nice. Also, you had your interaction with the audience, the questions and answers, and you didn't get distracted by the answers. You continued the flow of your speech. That was excellent. What I also liked, this was an improvement I noticed from your previous speech. Someone didn't understand one of the words that you said. You said, I was in a hole. And you noticed that someone didn't understand. You repeated it. That's a very important part because it shows your awareness of the audience. You are addressing the needs of the people you're speaking to. Excellent points. Unfortunately, there are always things to work on, always things to improve. Maybe not unfortunately. The thing that I would strongly recommend for you to work on is your, how can I put it? Your interaction with the audience is, don't rush it. Don't rush your speech. You're not here to say, okay, I think Dima is great. He's a great speaker. Okay, thank you, bye, and get off the stage. That's not the point. Take your time. Make sure that you're delivering the message. Pause when you need to pause, especially at the end. At the end, you had an important phrase. It was, this is my message. And then people, at the same time as you were saying, the message is, what I want to share with you is, people were talking, there was some movement in the audience. I didn't hear that phrase. I'm imagining that's what you said. And then your message came at the end. If you hear people talking, people moving, it's okay to pause and take your time. Don't rush off. I know towards the end of the speech, we get tired, we want to go and sit down, but make sure you are aware what's happening there as well as in here. So work on your pauses. Make sure you work together with the audience. Don't rush. And I love listening to your speeches, Dima. So please, please, please come on stage more and tell us your stories. Thank you very much. All right, we'll do it like this.
Valeria, let me disagree with you. I don't think that Dmitry flourished today on stage. Actually, he flourished. Flourished. This is the right pronunciation. I Googled it. Russia. It was Yandex translator. Dmitry, thank you very much. We learned a lot about people who graduated and live in St. Petersburg and has no factory in their life. Actually, we miss you a great deal this Saturday during International Speech Contest. If you don't come with your energy and attitude in autumn, I think we will make a riot. You should participate. You will be first, second, something like this. Depends on judges' mood. Thank you. And now, my other friend, Alexander Ruzyanov, will evaluate Любовь from Israel.
Where is Любовь? Actually, I'm not flourished today. I am flabbergasted after Любов's speech. Which sentence you always tell yourself? After Любов's inspirational story, the first sentence, the first line that came to my mind, it's the line from Madonna's song. I checked Spotlight. I used to watch it on MTV in my childhood. Everybody is a star. You know exactly who you are. Yeah, we talk about the music contest today, yes, right? And Luba made us flourished and inspired us with her personal triumph, winning the contest. And what helped her to persuade us? I spelled now, change my mind. I can overcome it. The story is not fact, it's just narrative. Every day you write your life story. These words, this sentence enhanced the delivery and persuade us more. Now let's go to the technique, what I like the most, the gestures. The standing speaker engage with audience via gestures, also voice modulations. That was well done. Every gesture was fluid and helped us to visualize, and also constant eye contact with the camera helped to make contact with the audience, because you are online, we are here in the room. What else? Every good speech we can do better, and every better speech even better. So Luba, what I can suggest for growth? I would like you, Luba, next time to use more pauses between opening body and closing remark. This will enhance the conclusion, the effect of your message to us. But overall, understanding in the situation you are in, most of people at the moment would have every reason to retreat, and you choose to raise your voice. That takes it kind of strength, and that strength can be taught. It can be earned, and you have earned it. I wish you stay strong, stay healthy, and we're all looking forward to seeing you soon here in Moscow. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alexander. We can all agree that sometimes it can be challenging while listening to online speaker, because it's either too loud or the opposite. To make it more interesting for you, I suggest this exercise. You watch online speaker to make you better in comprehending information that is transporting in such a hard way. The same way we talk with like Indian guys. I talk with them a lot. I understand all and any types of English now. Yes. Yes. And every time I am listening to online speaker, I'm all ears. And now I understand online speakers much better with any online circumstances and loudness. Thank you. It's time for our accounting report. Ekaterina, could you come on stage and take this mic from me?
Thank you. Well, see, I'm demonstrating how not to do it. Well, first of all, I wanted to say that the word which was overused by some speakers today is actually Dmitry Arutyan, Lazar also used it many times, actually. They both overused the words because, but, and so. Samira repeated convey. Well, as for the vocabulary, the word so was overused by many speakers. Yeah. As for hesitation phenomenon, words like fillers, like my favorite ones, those who are in my squad who use them all the time are Dmitry, Arina, Samira a few times. Who else? Yuri. What else? Yeah, we scored the most, including me, I guess. And those magicians, I don't understand how they do it, how they can avoid those hesitation phenomenon. Lyubov, Bulat, Dana, Alexander, and Valeria. Not even single. How do you do it? I don't understand, guys. Yeah, even you, Bulat. Well, that's it. That's it.
Thank you, Ekaterina. And before we will listen to Grammarian report, I want to add some bonus point. When I Googled, put the word flourish in the Yandex translator, the first quote was brilliant. It was the type that seemed to flourish best under the dominion of the party. It's from 1984. Этот тип как-то особенно процветал под партийной властью. I am flourishing as a speaker today. Arina, please, your report.
That is going to take a while. First of all, I was surprised by your consistency. Even after Valeria had mentioned the word bouquet for 4 times, you still called it the bouquet. It's a French word and it is pronounced like bouquet.
All of you.
The others, right.
French
Well, I'm already done with German in the uni, so no. Okay, let's start with the mistakes. One of the rarest, so est is the ending, the suffix. The 21st of March, that's how we name the date. I will be writing what people will say. So the direct word order, not what do people say, but what people will say. Adult, the stress is on the second syllable. Persuade, autumn, battery is how these words are pronounced. Cloudy weather. Cloudy is an adjective. Why is the suffix at the end? The sun doesn't inspire me, or something like that. So doesn't. It's the third person, it, so it doesn't inspire me. Complicated is an adjective, and to complicate is a verb. It is the fifth something. The definite article, we should always remember it. The fifth, the second, the 21st, and so on and so forth. One of the types, one of the people, one of the kinds, so it is in plural, the word, the noun. Tell me the number, the certain number. We know one of the numbers, so the definite article. Flowers is how the word is pronounced. Valuable, okay. After 2 days have passed, you will. So we use present perfect. It is the clause of time. That's why we don't use will have passed. But we still need present perfect because it's an accomplishment somehow. It is a result. Okay. You should know. Should is a modal verb. We cannot use the particle to after it. We should know, we must know, we have to know. The only modal verb that requires the particle to is ought. You ought to know. A note is a countable noun. So a note, notes. That's why if we need, well, we need fewer notes, not less notes, but fewer notes. Less water, less time, but fewer notes, because it's countable. Peony is how it is pronounced. You were right. Horoscope, horoscope. So the first sound is not g. Chrysanthemum. 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 Well, it's such a difficult word, but the first sound is kr. About the word disappoint, a cheap flower would disappoint me. Disappoint is a verb here. It would be disappointing. So it's the first form, the participle one. And I would be disappointed. It is the participle two, the third form of the verb. Do we have any time? We cannot say do we have a time, because when we say a time, it is possible, but we mean раз, попытка, период какой-то определенный. And when we say do we have any time, we speak about the philosophical category. That's why it cannot be used with an indefinite article. Let's move on to the positive. Yes, you had it, and it probably even more than the negative moment. In seventh heaven is a great expression. To go an extra mile to do something. A sweet tooth. To hook the audience. I didn't know that it could be a verb, but it can. It sounds real. To start from the beginning. 6 feet under. A great metaphor. To settle. It can also be a phrasal verb, to settle down. A balance between day and night. Sounds unusual to me. I am hinting at something. So I'm making a hint. As we can see, to hint, it can be a verb. To be in a rush, to pass a selection. I count. Different voices in my head. To rewrite the story. A story can be a relief. You are writing your life story, are great expressions. Stingy, which means скупой. I didn't know that word, and it is great that you used it. Intriguing. I don't hear that word really often, and the person who used it made the right choice. However, it is not intriguing, but intriguing. Go for something, to continue doing something. I think a great phrasal verb. conservative, a right choice of an adjective, conservative, and to give somebody a feedback or evaluation. Well, note, remember this expression. I think you will use it pretty often. And something can be a waste of money. Another great expression. And to familiarize somebody with something or somebody else is also a great use of the verb familiarize. That's it. Oh no, that's not it. That's not it. Wait a minute, I'm sorry. So the verb flourish. Flourish. Polina, Bulat, Alexander, and Valeria actually used it, and I want to thank you for it. This verb was used correctly. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Irina. It was extremely detailed report. Thank you for a very nice job. I would like to mention that time required for Grammarian report is also limited. It's around 3 minutes. But how could Arina know? Probably it's a good idea to put it in agenda next time.
But as you can see, I have no other choice.
I know. What we can do, for example, you just make a photo of what was wrong and how to make it right and put it into chat. Yeah. Because now we have like 5 minutes to wrap up everything. Lazar, it's your time to shine.
Thank you. Okay, guys, you actually done pretty good today with the timetable topics, guys. Dana, Alexander, Valeria, Dmitry, Alina, Yuri, Daria, and Neil. Actually, were very good. Talking between 2 and 3 minutes, between 1 and 2 minutes, which is actually everything was great. Prepared speeches. Tanya was on time. Dmitry and Lyubov as well. Like everything was great. Our evaluators, Valeria and Alexander were great. Only Alexander, actually, Baranov had a little bit over time.
Which Alexander?
Alexander Baranov, 442. Actually, I thought I know that probably I should not be saying this, but when you evaluate somebody, I think maybe time is not the best thing to be measured because it's very valuable for the person that you are evaluating to actually to tell him your opinion. So I think that this over time actually is maybe not the, maybe we can extend it, or maybe we should not just pay attention on that, because it's very important for Dmitry to hear actually what you have to say about his speech.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's basically it. Thank you very much.
Yes, I would like to comment that we all have a lot to say about every speech, but we have only 3 minutes. So something like the most obvious things that are clear to everybody can be omitted. And for example, Alexander can always talk with Ksenia after meeting. So it's the best practice how to do it. Lazar, thank you so much. I enjoyed your job today. It was a very underrated moment when Lyubov was online. A lot of timers, they tend to behave like a chicken without head. How can I show my cat? But you recognize situation perfectly. She sees me. Everything is clear. No chicken without head. Thank you. Please, everybody take notes on how you perform during online speech. Thank you. And now, some energy boost from Polina the Quizmaster. I will help you with the sweets if you don't mind.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So let's check how you remember everything. Well, and the first question is why Anna has chosen the topic of today's meeting. Yes, great. Well, now let's check if you remember what study has Dmitry mentioned. No. What? No. What was it about? The study that Dmitry has mentioned in his speech. What was it about? It was about hospitals and what else? Yes, flowers. Exactly. Right. Right. So now, does anybody here remember where do sunflowers come from? Which? Yes, great. Well, the weather was good, the friends are great, but what was bad in Arena's day today? Yes. What is to flourish?
What's that?
Da. Well, do you guys remember, does Ksenia prefer darkness or yes? What did Lubov's friends told her about her voice when she was a girl in childhood? Yes. Da. How many flowers are in the flower horoscope? Oh, no. Yeah, 36. Right. What impressed Alexander about Ksenia's icebreaker speech? Yes. But there was something else. Yes, and there was. Yes, but there was something else. Maybe anybody remember it?
That she enjoys about something about her.
Mm-hmm. But may I have a prize? No, I can tell. It was Ksenia was inspired by the topic she chose. Now that's it. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Now, 15 minutes for general report. As usual, there is no Anna in the audience, so no feedback to the Toastmaster of the day. Instead, I will add to my report about table topics master Bulat because he asked me to some additional feedback. One more point of growth. I would like to vote my favorite movie, Let's Survive Until Monday. A pupil said, "Ты хороший человек." A lot of people, for example, our guest from Zlataus, was looking not at me or at other audience, but at you, Bulat. What you do? You say something is sitting here. You say, I want to sit here, and you just exchange places. And you're always in the audience. And don't waste eye contact from people around here. I know, but it doesn't mean that the audience should suffer without any eye contact. And one more point. The word flourish wasn't used during table topics. So it's the best practice just to remind people in the introduction of your role that the word of the day is flourish. Let's use it every damn speech. Good. I think it's all from my side. I remember fact about Vladimir Lenin in Ksenia's speech. One more fact. Vladimir Lenin enjoyed cold beer. Probably Samira will ask you to go for the after party after the meeting. Yes, and enjoy cold beer as Vladimir did. Samira, you are welcome.
Thank you, guys. I think all the speakers flourished today as spring flowers do. and one of our new members just lit up the stage with her presence without using electricity. And this person is Ksenia Morozova. I would like to present Icebreaker ribbon. And the winner of the table topic session is our experienced member, Valeria Pogorelova. Yes, table topic contest. Thank you very much.
I need to
Okay. So next time we meet in 2 weeks on 8th of April, but I don't know where. Yeah, because this location closes, so we will have to choose another location. No, not forever, for several months. Yeah, there will be some construction works, so we have to wait. Okay, just follow our chat and you will see the address of the new location. So, okay, I invite all of you to the after party, and let's take a group photo.
Yes. Just to come on screen. Yeah, Dasha, you're gonna be in the picture.
I hope so.
Yeah.
So Pip smiling.
Ой, как раз Алина там в прошлый раз будет. Вот.
Твоя любимая фотография,
Нет.
да? А она, кстати, есть где-то? Или нет? Я ее так не получила.
Очень видишь, она вкусная.
Да?
Значит, на крыше.
Как разговаривать с маленькими людьми.
Вас не видно, Артур.
Есть места много свободного.
Артур, а ты на... Он уже на...
А то куда сел.
Спасибо.
Дашенька, пока.